Hi, Jill from KnitSisu here with the Alpine Shawl knit along. Let's say we made a mistake in the B-stitch somewhere. And as we previously discussed, that B-stitch and what gives it its shape are the legs pulling up from the bottom stitch when we knit one below. So when we go to take out that stitch and unknit or tink back, here's what it looks like. So I'm at the end of a right side row and I'm going to just slip my I-cord stitches back to the left needle, move the yarn to the back. When you unknit, you go into the previous stitch or the stitch that was just knit. That's what's holding, you can see it right here. That's what's holding the new stitch on the needle. So we go into it, pull it off. Now the B stitch works a little bit differently. If you go into the stitch in the same way, you're going to pick up both the stitch that was on the left needle and the stitch below it. So what you want to do is actually take your first finger and your thumb of your left hand and pinch the fabric right underneath the stitch. Then take out the working yarn. So we're only looking at our stitch on the needle or off the needle here. And then we need to create a garter stitch from the previous row. So as you can see, I kind of pull up on my stitch there and I pick up the bar that had fallen in front. So I'll do that again. This is a normal stitch like that. And then take this guy, pinch, pull, go into the stitch. You can elongate it if you want to, kind of yank on it a little bit and pull up the stitch from below. One more time. There it is. If you want, you can do this. You can go into both of those stitches just to make sure it gets on the needle like that. And then it's a little bit safer, but just adds a little step, but it's a little bit safer to go ahead and get that stitch back on the needle.